Greetings and harmonious salutations. Welcome to Civilization 6, presented by BearusAurelius. My name is Marcus, and let's get started. Alright, so what we have today is a special challenge that I created, calling it the At World's End Challenge. The basic details: it's a large island plates map, balanced start, working with all standard settings. There are 9 other civilizations, 10 total, 15 city-states. It is on Deity difficulty. We are playing as Lady Six Guy of the Mayan Empire, and you can see all of her details here. Just pause it if you want to get a better read on them. We'll talk about a little bit more of what she does as we continue through the game. Also, we are running with the Apocalypse mode, Barbarian Clans mode, Dramatic Ages mode, and Zombie Defense mode. And the idea is to create a Mayan apocalypse scenario where we defeat all the other civs and win a domination victory before everyone is destroyed by the impending and inevitable comets that will occur due to the climate change that will start as soon as we settle a city, I believe. Now, the other thing here is all of the civs and city-states in the game I chose them to best represent the civs and city-states in the Americas region. This isn't an America TSL map or an America map or anything like that. It is the island plates, like I mentioned, but the civs and city-states should, as best as possible, represent the civs in the game that would be around Maya if you played a real-world map. Alright, so let's get started here. Already you can tell one of Maya's bonuses that they get is farms and plantations actually give adjacency to their observatory district, which is their replacement for the campus. You can see here it's +2 science for adjacent plantations and +1 for every 2 adjacent farms. So what we want to try to do, if we can, is get as many farms and plantations around our campus district, our observatory. So as you can see right here, we got 2 bananas to start off, and these are improved by plantations. So already we're kind of in a good place here. So what I'm thinking I want to do is we'll add a little tack here, and we'll put the observatory down on this district, and then if we add some tacks just to show plantations here, let's see what we end up with. We'll add some farms, and thankfully all of these are flat tiles. So if we remove the woods, theoretically should be able to get farms on all of these tiles. And then you can see it's going to be a +6 observatory, which is, I mean, +4 is really good, so +6 is actually really impressive. And you can see right here, +4 from the plantations, 2 for each, and then you get +2 science from all the farms. And then additionally, the Mayans, their farms actually also get let's see here. Settling adjacent to fresh water and coast does not provide extra housing. Instead, each farm provides an additional 1 housing and 1 production for every adjacent observatory, and 1 gold. And then you also get 1 amenity for every luxury adjacent to the city center. And I think I read this wrong. You always get the +1 housing for your farms, but if they're next to an observatory, they also get the +1 production, and they get the +1 gold. And then the amenity next to the city center, as you can see, we actually did start with the amenity right here, cotton. So if I settle next to this, we'll actually start off with amenities before we even improve it. So considering I could put this great observatory here, I don't really want to settle in any of these spots. So I'm thinking right here would be the best place to go, because it gives us a 2 production for being a plains hill, and then once we settle, we'll get an additional food. So this will actually be a 2-2 tile, which is pretty great to start with, and then we will have this stone 2-2 tile to work with as well. So it does delay our settle a turn, but I think we'll go ahead and do that. And then hopefully we can expand to these plantations to get a little bit of extra food as we go along. So let's settle now, turn 2, not too bad. Now you can see here, climate change phase 1 has already started. So, oh boy, yeah, we're going to be going pretty quickly along that road here, especially with all the other civs and the eventual coal and other things that are going to be put into the environment. It's not going to take too long for those meteors to come down, so we're going to want to try to capture the enemy capitals as soon as possible. And then we get next to the river, so we get a 1+ arrow score. And we'll just keep exploring with our warrior here. To start, typically you're going to want to get these observatories as soon as you can, but as you can tell, they're not actually as useful until I get these plantations down. So typically, I think starting pottery is a good thing to do with the Mayans, just because those are kind of the paths you want to go down to originally. What are the other choices we have here? We have animal husbandry, which real horses allow us to make camps and pastures, and we can harvest any of those resources. And then mining is actually going to be crucial as well because it allows us to chop down woods, which we will need to do to get our farms in. And as you can see here, we only have 3 housing to start. Even though we started on a river, the Mayans, doesn't matter. You don't get any extra housing for that. You got to build those farms. So we will, if we want to get farms down, we could put one right here to start, and then we could put one right here as well. But if we want to get these ones that will help our observatory, we do need to get mining to get the woods down. But I think I'll start with pottery. I could potentially go for a granary early, and then we could put farms down on any other like wheat or anything like that if we find it. And then for a build, we start with a build here. Typically, it could be dangerous, but I do like to start with a scout. Even on an island's plate map, you can see actually we have ocean here. It looks like coast, yeah, and this is coast as well. Yeah, so we do actually have a lot of ocean, so we probably don't need more than one, but getting 1 scout will allow us to potentially get some early meets with city-states, civilizations, and maybe if we're lucky some tribal huts, which could be really nice depending on what we get. And what are we working here for a start? So yeah, we are working the 2-2 tile, so that's good. We're gonna have to go back. Unfortunately, didn't really find much useful with him, but we can kind of go up here. Typically, I like to keep my warriors near the city, just in case those pesky barbarian spawns happen, which is going to be inevitable. I do have Barbarian Clans mode on, so they are pretty likely to show up at some point. Got our scout out, so let's see. Do we want to go directly north or more to the east? We'll go over here and see what we can find out this way. May just be the ocean that we run into pretty quickly. Now, builders are really, really good for the Mayans. It could be beneficial to get one early. Sometimes I like to wait and buy them with gold. However, I can't really do much with the builder yet. I could put a farm here, but I would still need mining before I go here, so I may want to do that after pottery. 9 turns, that's quite a lot for a builder. And then we're going to get this tile in 3 turns, so we'd actually get citizens a little faster. Let's see, what's the best bet? I may actually just go a slinger, just in case we run into any problems. And then it also will allow us to potentially get a kill with the slinger, and it will allow us to get our unique unit, the Holche, a little bit faster. These are really powerful units. They're unique to Maya, obviously. Strong ranged attacks, and then they get the 5 combat bonus when they're fighting wounded opponents. And also, this other ability we forgot to mention, for the Mayans, they get plus 5 combat strength units within 6 tiles of the capital. So they're getting plus 10 combat strength if they're within 6 tiles of my capital against wounded units, which is pretty powerful. So we will want to try to get to those as quickly as possible just for defense, maybe even offense. Obviously, we're going to be going on the offense eventually, but I think we'll go with that for now, just to get those guys going. Potentially get an early kill. Let's see here, keep the warring. Well, go this way with the warrior. Maybe we can find something over here. The scout's going to be a little bogged down by these rainforests and woods. Oh, looks like we have some more space over here, more luxuries, more farms. That's good. This gives us another potential spot to settle. And actually, while we're talking about additional spots to settle, let's just look at the other ability real quick again. X Mutal Ajar, I believe is how you pronounce that, probably not correct, but close enough, right? Non-capital cities within 6 tiles of the capital gain 10%, plus 10% to all yields when founded, and they receive a free builder, which is absolutely fantastic. And then if you're outside of that 6 tile range, they actually lose 15% to all yields. So Maya is kind of forced to build a little bit more tall than other civs. You want them within 6 tiles. So the warrior, and there's that barbarian camp I was telling you about, and here are the zombies. Yep, the zombies, they, I believe they just pop up randomly, and the problem is, the more kills they get this, what do they call it, mutation strength. And that can increase based on the more kills the zombies get, so typically you don't want to let your units die to zombies, because it just means that as the game goes on, and more of them show up, which they do when any unit dies, this is a greater chance for a zombie to show up, they're just going to get stronger and stronger, so... Alright, so we'll move the warrior in, and we're going to actually block off this scout, and we might be able to kill him next turn when the slinger pops. Alright, so now that pottery's done, this is the tough one. We probably want to go for mining, so we can chop down some of the forests to get more farms, and then maybe, if we're lucky, we'll meet another civilization, and we can actually get the boost for this. So we'll go for mining for now. We don't really need the archers just yet, especially because we haven't even boosted it, so we'll see. We might be able to get a boost with this slinger we have coming out. If we can kill this scout, that'd be interesting. Let's see where he runs to. He's gonna run away, yeah. But we can get a little pot shot on him here. And then now I think might be a good time to start getting a builder, just so we can start getting some of those farms in. And then potentially improve this quarry, which may actually give us a boost as well. Looks like that would give us a boost to masonry, which would be nice. Give us battering rams, walls. Could be pretty beneficial. So we'll start doing that, and then I'm actually going to move my warrior over, and we'll start healing, and then we'll start attacking this guy. And eventually we can take this clan down, maybe get some gold. And now you can see the fire spread a little bit, of course. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see, keep the scout moving down this way. I kind of like, oh, there you go, ran through the mountain range. This could be a good site for a holy, good place for a holy site, maybe. Get the slinger over here. Can we attack? Yes, we can. So he's going to get, let's see, can we block his path? If we can get the kill with the slinger, that would be ideal. That's what we really want. Oh, he ran pretty far. Okay. We'll chase him down. Maybe we can get him. And we'll have the scout, go over. Looks like this might be coast. We'll have him go over here. Let's see what's over that way. This fire is just destroying. But you can see this tile's already improved to 2-1 now, as opposed to 1-1 when it was before. This will probably go back up to. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. We're about to get Code of Laws next turn, so we can increase our fighting strength against barbarians, which will be nice. I may try. Ooh, this is risky. I think I'll just heal. And look at the scout. He wanted to help us out. Thanks, buddy. Gave us that boost to archery, which is huge. We can actually probably go for that next. Once our settler, or rather our builder comes out, we can get some farms going. And it looks like we lost a population. So we had a population working this tile. So they were, let's just say they're not going to be down for breakfast. That's pretty sad. But we'll get them back. We'll get them back soon. We got some good food growth coming in from this tile.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
They're subtle. So wise, cannot get enough of him. Alright, so now that we have the Code of Laws and we got extra strength against barbarians, we're going to actually start fighting these guys. They may retaliate, they may not. So just to be safe, we'll heal. Actually, I didn't even notice this tribal light over here. Look at that. So we'll get that in a second. Maybe our slinger can go help. Go up there and help him. What do we want to get for civic? So we've already boosted foreign trade, and getting traders would be really nice, especially if we get our second city down. And then it also allows, if we find any civilizations, which we may not, to join in a war and potentially get some money. So we'll go for this, and then we'll get a builder coming, so we can potentially improve 3 tiles and boost this as well. We can move on to that after. So let's keep going. Oh, got a flood. And we're just getting all the disasters here. And that actually is something, if you don't know, about the apocalypse mode, it increases all the chances of all disasters occurring by quite a bit. I believe it's actually even more than level 4. So you can play the standard game with level 4 disasters, and I believe it's even more than that. We may be in some trouble here if these guys both attack us. So I think we're actually gonna, we're gonna have to move back, and we'll move our slinger up, and then we might be able to take them from there. We do have our builder coming soon, and you should be able to improve. Let's see, we get the stone down, we'll get a farm down, and then we might be able to maybe do another mine or something to get the boost. Boost for craftsmanship. We'll see. Scout is still moving. And these tiles are going to get really nice from all these disasters. Yeah, you can see, there you go, plus production. Oh my goodness, this tile is crazy. Look at that. So even though we only have 1 housing and our growth is actually slowed, let's see. How much is our growth slowed by? So our growth is cut in half essentially since we don't have enough housing, and we're still going to grow in 11 turns. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so the slingers might take some damage. But we can work these guys over a little bit, maybe get some upgrades. Let's see what he does. He may run away, and then we'll try to get another slinger here soon, just to keep our defenses up. Because with all the space over here, oh wow, we got a promotion. So looks like the barbarian decided that his life was over. Into our slinger here. We kind of lucked out on that. Can this slinger? Let's see, this slinger get a big hit, and then our warrior can finish him off. Nice, and there's no one guarding this camp, so we can go in and have our way with them, so to speak. At least for a little while. Okay, so now archery is done. Let's go to archery first. If we're lucky, we can get this boost to writing. And if we can find, let's see, do we have any farms we can improve? Or things we can improve with a farm? We do have maize over here, so maybe it's kind of out of the way of all of our good city spots. Let's see, can we set another city? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could settle into a city down here, or do we want to go a little bit farther? Let's see. We could do a city here. And that should be, let's see, is that another hills tile? I think it is. Yes, this would be another 2-2 tile to start, which is great. And then if we go another 1, 2, 3, 4, we could settle, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this tile is still within range as well. And you need, if you didn't know, you need a minimum of 4 tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, between your cities. Otherwise they're too close and it won't let you do it. So this actually meets the requirements of being within 6 of our capital, and it's 4 ways, so we can do that. Alright, so our builder is done. We're going to build a quarry next turn. I think now is a good time. We'll get I think we'll get a few more slingers just for safety, and then we'll go for a settler after that. And looks like we can scout up this way. Oh, jeez, look at all these plantations. This is fantastic. This is absolutely, yeah, this is fantastic for us. That's what you want, is this alliance. Plantations everywhere. Oh, dang it, the barbarians spawned another one. We'll get this tribal hut while we're waiting. Hey, look at that, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we don't even have to worry about trying to find something to farm. That's actually huge. I don't think the scout will attack us, so we're going to move the slinger forward, and we're going to fortify and heal so we can start getting our health back, and then we can start attacking next turn. Get this quarry going. Yeah, there's masonry done. That's huge, and then this is just a great tile for us. Look at these tiles are already, this is ridiculous. This is a great start for us. Oh, there's another one. What are they selling here? We have enough gold now. So, interesting. Okay, so we can hire a warrior from them. So let's actually, we'll hire one from here for a little bit more protection. So we got that down. And then we might be able to even get some money out of these guys. And we'll start moving our other warrior over to take care of this one. Get some nice amber over here. Perfect. This would actually be a good spot for a city if it wasn't so far away. But we may do it anyway later on. Okay, so now what can we do here? We can't do the plantations yet, and we want to do 3 improvements. So should we switch to plantations and irrigation? Yeah, we may want to do that. You know what? We'll stay with archery for now. And I think we'll go and get a mine over here. Actually, you know what? We'll get a farm. We'll get a farm. We need the housing. We got to do that first. We'll attack with a warrior here. Attack with a slinger. Next turn we should be able to finish that off. We'll try to keep going down this way, see what we can find. Oh, no. Where did this guy come from? Where did he come from this one? Wait, how did he sneak past us? Oh, man, that's weird. Alright, we got a house, rather a farm, so our housing now is up to 4, as you can see. It increased it by 1, that's actually huge. We'll move our warrior down to take care of this guy. No idea where he came from. It's so weird. Slinger will kill this, and we'll move in. And there's even more land over here. We can't quite get to this this dang mountain. It's just destroyed all of our plans for getting over to that side. And this warrior's chasing us down. Hey, nice. There we go. Finally, been a city-state. Mexico City. Excellent. So we do get the envoy. So +1 production in the capital in every city with a workshop on producing wondrous buildings and districts. Let's see. Regional effects from your industrial zone, water park, and entertainment complex district reach 3 tiles farther. That'll actually be, that could be very useful later in the game once we start getting those improvements, those districts down. That's actually really good for now, though. We could start using that to build some granaries or something along those lines. Let's keep going. There we go. Perfect. Mapuche Air Boy, Lataro. Perfect. Will be nice to start. Now, where are these guys? And there's that writing boost we wanted, which is exactly what we needed. Where are these guys, huh? Oh, they're up here somewhere. Okay, interesting. Let's actually start scouting. There they are. Oh man, they're probably right above us. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. Kind of annoying. We may have to deal with that in some way. We'll see. You know, I think I'm going to put a mine down. This isn't... Oof. Kind of want to save him for a plantation. Can we afford to do that? You know what, we might be able to afford to do that, so I might actually save him for a plantation, because we're going to get that after animal husbandry and our archers. Let's see, we'll heal here, and I'm going to be a little cheeky. This is a little risky. I'm going to heal him a turn or 2. You know what, let's just do it. We're going to get 30 gold for this clan. So we got 30 gold. The problem is, you're going to see next turn they're going to spawn another unit, but we might be able to handle them. We can get our scout out of there if we need to. Alright, so now we've got 2 slingers, 2 warriors. That's pretty good. I'm going to do 1 more slinger. The reason for that is, once we get archery, we can get 3 of our unique units, which will make us just incredibly tough to deal with if Mapuche decides, if Latoro and the Mapuche decide to come after us. But also, getting 3 archers gives you the boost to machinery, which gets us the boost for crossbowmen, that's going to be something we want to try to get to relatively quickly if we're going to be going for a domination game, and also will keep us even safer. So I think we'll do that, and then we'll be getting a settler. Because we're getting a little bit late here in the game to not have a settler, so we kind of want to hurry. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. So we got the spearman just spawned. He can probably take out our slinger at 1 hit. So I'm going to move the slinger back, and I'm going to put our warrior into a defensive position and heal. And then we're going to move our slinger here up to scout a little bit. And where that? Oh, the scout's gone. Might be this clan, which could be dangerous. So we may have to start moving. Can we kill him? That's the question. Which way did he go? Oh, I'm not sure. Lost him. So we'll put our builder here, and we're going to wait until we get... So we'll put him in sleep mode. We're going to wait until we get irrigation, and we'll get this cotton going. So it'll give us a luxury, and it'll give us the boost for craftsmanship, which will be really nice. Oh, man, this guy's just chasing us. Maybe Mexico City, please, save us. Oh, gosh, his military strength is going up. Yeah, this is another good reason to get military earlier in the game. Oh, jeez, looks like a hurricane. Oh, nice! Took out perfect. Pick out the barbs. I love when the storms cooperate. It's really nice. Alright, so we'll move our warrior back over this way. Ah, there he is. There he is, that bastard. We found him. So we'll put him in sleep mode here. Oh, he's going after our slinger. Oh, no. Well, you know what? This actually allows us to swoop in here, and next turn we can actually destroy this clan for good. Fuji, what are you doing, bro? Come on. Get out of here. What are you trying to sneak into my lands to see what we're up to? That's not going to happen. At least not yet. Oh, dear. Okay. And I forgot to give him a delegation. So, that's going to come back to bite us. Gosh, this guy is just... I'm going to have to really hope that these guys come in and block me off, because otherwise my scout is just trapped. Alright, so we have our 3 slingers now. Let's move this slinger up, or this slinger back to heal. Put him in defense mode, and they spawned another warrior. Oh gosh, this is the danger of not dispersing the clan immediately, as they can just keep spawning, but we're in a good position now. We'll disperse it. Gives us that 3 error score, which is great. Gives us a boost to military tradition. Fantastic. Don't have to worry about that. And now we don't have to deal with these guys spawning continuously, and our warrior's actually in a pretty decent spot where they really can't kill him even if they wanted to, just the 2 of them. So, and we got our other slinger coming in to help. So let's see, we got the slinger down, so I think now is a good time. Let's see, do we want to get a granary first real quick? Yeah, I think we might. Let's do a granary first, and then we'll go for a settler. That'll allow us to keep growing even after we get the settler. Well, you know what? Let's see. What time is it? You know what? Actually, it's 9 turns to grow, and it's only 8 turns for the settler. So this is actually pretty perfect. So we'll do the settler first, and then we'll go down 1, but then immediately we should grow back to 3. So that'll actually be fine, because then this allows us to work these ridiculous tiles. Look at this, 6 tiles. Oh, I got 6 tiles and 5 tiles. That's just crazy. So we'll keep working those, and we'll keep going. Is our scout gonna live? Is the question. Who moves first? Oh, well.
If there are no dogs in heaven.
Oh man, they're really going after us. We'll just fortify and heal. This allows us to heal, as you can see, 10 every turn, and we get the defensive boost for being fortified. And we'll move our scouts over. I really wish you would move Mapuche. This is just, he might come after us, so it's a good thing that we're getting animal husbandry done. And then we're getting archery. We'll get that done next. Look at that, man. This warrior is like, man, what a champ. Just took them all down. Well, actually, we'll start moving back. We can heal when we get to the city. And he just is not going to move, huh? Man, why do you not like us? What happened? Unknown reasons. Okay. Oh. Fine. You don't want to tell us? I'm fine. Let's see. Keep chasing this scout. Maybe we can find out some more information. No harm in scouting with our warrior. And look, they freed up some space for us, so we'll try to get out of here. Get archery going.
Every nation lives by exchange.
There's foreign trade. So let's see, this allows us to get trade routes, extra gold from trade routes, and then we can build naval units, which is not going to help us quite yet. So let's see, we're still trying to work towards that Pantheon. We need, I believe, 25 faith. So we'll continue to keep God King in there just for that, and then it also helps us get our Holy Shade units quicker. And then, man, these barbs, they still seem to be an issue, so we'll leave discipline in, considering there's just not a whole lot else that's going to really help us. So we'll keep with that for now. And then we'll start working towards craftsmanship. And we should be able to improve that third tile soon. We're just waiting until we get archery and then irrigation. That's a long time. What is that, 15 turns? We had 21 on here, so we'll keep an eye on it. If we need to, we may want to improve maybe these horses. You know what? That may actually be worth it. 10 turns, we may do that. And then we can always get another builder soon. Man, could you just move, bro? Like, what is the deal? I'm not sure what his oh, hey, thanks! These warriors are not having... Okay, so this also ends here. Wow, so this is just a really constricted little island here, basically. It looks like it may connect up to some other continents, but yeah, it's not going to be easy. Hopefully the Mexico City can get out of our way. Let's see here. So we'll leave it at that. We got our hull chase coming in 6 turns. 110 gold, so in a couple turns we'll be able to build 2 of them. And then potentially, if we can keep going, we might be able to get 3. Here, let me show you the trade screen. Quick deal, so you haven't seen this. Yeah, we don't have to trade yet, unfortunately, but and he probably wouldn't even take any trades, to be honest, but man, I really wish he would just move. Keep going. Someone's already built a great bath. That's actually kind of late, honestly, from what I've seen. 35 turns is not particularly impressive for that, but yeah, unfortunately, in this game, it's probably going to be less of us building wonders and more of us stealing them, if you see what I'm saying. And actually, I do like what the game is suggesting, a city over here. So, let's turn our map text back on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the closest to that city, but let's see, 1, 2. It's too close to our capital. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, this would be a good spot. Let's see, if we put it here or here, we can actually be on the coast. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This does leave a lot of space between these two, which is unfortunate, but it would give us that coast boost, which is nice. So we could do that. Are we going to get that anywhere else? Probably not. Yeah, because this isn't just a lake, I believe. Yeah. We could get it over here. I think that's fine for now. We'll leave that set up for now. So the question is, which city do we want to settle first? If we settled this one, what do we get? Not much out of it. Not much out of this. Not much out of here really either. It seems like probably this one over here is the best bet to start, just because we get all those luxuries. So we'll start heading in that direction, and we get all of our warriors and archers once they're done moving in that direction as well. And in the meantime, I think let's get a quick builder. Or do we want the granary first? Interesting. Let's get the granary first, and then we'll get a builder because we still have the one to get this plantation going. And then we'll start working on... Oh, they moved. Excellent. Yeah, that's why. Because they're fighting these barbarians. If they weren't so stuck and constricted over here, they might even be able to take them out themselves. Oh, he's going to want to run now. We might be stuck here for a while. Well, mistakes were made, but we'll get out eventually. Keep him healing. And we're 1 turn away from our hull chase. So we'll just alert mode here and wait. He's just, see what I mean? He wants so desperately to get in here and do something. Maybe to attack us, I'm not sure. He could have another unit waiting here, but he's not moving. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen them stay put this long if it's not a settler. That's kind of funny.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Hull chase, and we got Temple of Artemis. So we could try to build that. Let's see. Each camp, pasture, and plantation improvement within 4 tiles provides 1 amenity must be placed adjacent to a camp improvement, plus 4 food and 3 housing. We have so many plantations. I mean, problem is this next to a camp. I don't think we actually have any potentials for camps, do we? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we don't even have any camps. Because this is a pasture. Cattle is a pasture. Horses are a pasture. Oh man, yeah, we can't even do it. Oh, that's so unfortunate because we have so many plantations. Oh wait, no, truffles. That's a camp, I believe. Let's double check. Is that a camp? Improved by a camp. Yes. Okay, so we could theoretically put it in one of these tiles. So let's. This is a really good tile to work. We could add it in this city. Let's see. Let's just around this area. We'll plan for it. Oh, no, I can't do that. Well, let's see. Well, let me do it if I have a camp here. Where is the camp improvement? Yes, that's what it wanted. So it just wanted a camp. So we could potentially put it here. And how many would that improve? That's 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 plantations that would give us 5. Is that 5 amenities? That's just, that could be good. We'll see. That's probably gonna get taken, but we'll just leave that up as an option going forward. Okay, now what technology do we say we want to go for? I think we want to go for irrigation, because we want to go for irrigation first, because getting the observatory down is great. It would get us great scientist points at one point, but it's not really going to get us any science unless we have the irrigation improved, while the plantation improvement's done first. I think we'll do that first, and then let's our builder that we're going to build after this have something to do. Ooh, can we get the kill with our scout, get some experience? Oh, yeah, nice. And they only have a scout and a galley to defend them, so it's really not going to help them much. Didn't get him a ton of experience, but he's getting closer to level 2, which would be nice. But next turn, Lataro is determined to not move his unit. Move our warrior over. Now, let's get these guys, I should have done this last turn, but we'll get these guys upgraded. And we'll get our 4 arrows going. Look at that. So, oof, it's looking like it might be tough to get a golden age here. A dark age is not really what we want, but we got 2 Hulches. And then we'll move our other slinger. Can we do it next turn? You know what? Oh, do I want to move him? We'll wait. We'll do it next turn. We'll swap these guys just so he can't get in. I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm not gonna let him in. We're gonna win this. Do I dare move my scout close to the? Oh, I don't think I do. I think we'll just defend. I want to see what they have on here, because if it's nothing, I could just take it. But if I move, you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, it's a spearman. Well, he might. I don't think he can one-shot us. So we'll just leave it at that. But I think we'll just settle actually in place here. I think we're going to settle in place. Because then this is a little bit closer if we want to try to go for this. So we'll do that. This is dangerous, because if we don't get a golden age, there is a chance that we will lose this city. But that is another reason why in these types of game modes, especially, you do want to have a nice standing army just to protect you. Now we have our builder here. I can't do anything yet because we're about 6 turns for irrigation. Let's see, can we chop something out? Because these could be, let's see, this could be a farm tile for us. This could be a farm tile. Let's see, what can I get going on a building here? Temple of Artemis, I can't build this yet because I actually need to buy 2 tiles. Maybe a trader, do we want to chop out a trader? Another warrior perhaps? Maybe a monument, our culture game is really not doing so well. Granary would help, even though we do have the 5 housing already. Let's see, how much, 60 production? Well, let's get started on the monument just to get our culture going a little bit, and then we'll actually chop out this tile because this could actually make a good farm. Let's see, it's not going to necessarily get us a farm triangle or anything like that, but eventually it could. Oh, a meteor shower. Oh man, this start has actually been pretty damn good. Does that destroy the rainforest tile? That's interesting. I'm not sure. Right next to our horses. Thankfully, it didn't kill our horses. That would be that would not be good. But if we move a military unit, oh, here they come. Oh, there's more of them. Well, I'm going to be able to get my Hulche relatively soon, so we'll keep them there just to defend. And then can this warrior, he might be able to take out this camp by himself, to be honest, so we'll move him over. Our scout is just, our scout is just, they're not attacking us yet, but they're going to next turn. We'll get him out of there just so he doesn't die. We'll chop out this monument. 29 production, so that's more, I think it's almost half of it, yeah, almost half of the production there, so that really helps. And we can get a farm down next turn, get even more housing and more food. What time are we working here? We are working, let's just double check here. It is a 2, and 1 fate, that's excellent. Now why didn't we get our Pantheon? Someone might have gotten it this turn on this, a Civ, so, an AI, so we may have to wait next turn. But we should be getting that next turn. Now we did finish the granary, so let's see, do we want to get a trader? Actually, I think a trader, I was thinking, I know another settler is what I was thinking, but I think we may get a quick trader just to get the boost for that. Or do we want the builder? Yeah, you know what? Ooh, this is a tough one. I think we'll get the builder because that's going to time out perfectly with our plantation, so we get even more gold, which as you can see, we're down to +4 thanks to these Hulche units. They're actually draining our gold a little bit, as useful as they are. We'll leave him. Actually, got to put him at fortified just in case they get a little bit cranky and decide to attack us. And then let's see. Next turn we can move. So we're actually going to move the builder over here, so he's ready next turn. And we'll put him in a defensive stage so he's not bothering us. And let's go on. Let's see what happens over here. This is interesting. Does the slinger move up to attack us? Oh, thankfully Mexico City is still helping. Yep, and there's our Pantheon. Thanks to someone else. Must have gotten one extra. What do we have left? Oh, no free builder. Oh, that would have been nice. Let's see. So we got City Patron Goddess. That's interesting. Geothermal fissures of volcanic soil. That could be interesting. Is the... Oh, +1 culture. Oh, +1 culture from plantation. I mean, I think we have to do that, right? I mean, look at the amount of plantations we have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, 9 just that I see. I'm probably missing some. I mean, already that's just 9 culture in the early game. That could actually be huge. I think we're just gonna go Goddess Festivals. It just seems too perfect. It just seems like it works too well with the Mayans. Get the mysticism boost. Yeah, it's perfect. And then we'll get our horse tile down, which boosts craftsmanship, which is what we wanted. Perfect. So we still have we still made that before it was completely finished, which is ideal. Then we get the boost for horseback riding, and we have. I mean, just look at these tiles. This almost isn't even fair. Now we'll get a farm down here just to increase the housing, or do we want to wait? You know, we'll get a farm. We'll get a farm just to increase the housing. Gives us some extra gold to work later, and then we can get some of these other things improved. Now it does seem like, unfortunately, what are we 9 turns away, and we need, oh boy, we need 8 era score. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. This is where it's going to get tricky. So we're going to want to move our units over to the city over here, because we're going to have to take this back. We're going to leave these guys here just in case Lataro gets a little cheeky, and then, oh, I still haven't got this can I send someone over? I should have sent my builder to get that first. Oh, that was a mistake. We'll send the slinger over to get it. And then we're gonna leave. Do I want to clear this clan? That's the question. We'll see. We still have a few turns. I think we might be able to clear the clan and get the warrior back to save our city in time. Once it inevitably flips, which it will. He's got horses for me. Let's see. Will he actually sell them to me? Let's see, horses? No, he doesn't want to sell anything. What would you give me for these? Nah, I want to go. No, he really does not like us at all. Alright, so we're going to leave these 2 over here, just for the inevitable destruction that's occurring. Irrigation is almost done, so we'll have quite a few plantations very soon once that's done. And then once that's done, we can also move on towards our observatories, which I think they're researched. But, oh boy, these guys are getting cheeky, and we got the zombies coming in. Oh, you know what I could do here? As crazy as this sounds, I think I'm going to move my warrior in and get a kill. And it doesn't quite get us all the experience we need, but he should be getting that soon. And then I'll leave my scout here, maybe as a distraction for the zombie. Go on to the next turn here. Oh!
Skill without imagining.
That might have been a mistake. Alright, so what do we got now? So we have a Gog, or Goge, 50% protection towards ancient and classical era melee, anti-cavalry, and ranged units. That could actually be really nice to do in the meantime. But we just got so many barbarians over here. We need this probably. Do we still need God King? We are getting some. No, we might need it for the gold, honestly. And we have a lot of production from our tiles. I think I'm going to leave this in just for the extra gold and faith, which we kind of need now, as you can see. The faith not so much, but the gold, we could really use the gold. So I'm actually going to continue again with these same cards. Now, we ideally want to get political philosophy as soon as possible. However, do we want to go for the military tradition for the flanking bonuses? This actually could be incredibly helpful if Lataro decides he wants to declare war on us. So you know what? I think we'll start with this one, and then once these get boosted, we can move into these. So we should be getting 6 population relatively soon here. It looks like in 4 turns we should be getting that. So we'll get that one boosted, and then the other one here that we can boost, state workforce, build a district. We're going to be getting, it's going to be a few turns. We need 2 turns for irrigation, then 7 turns for writing. So 9 turns plus the build time, which is probably about 5. So we're looking at least 14, 15, maybe more turns to get that. And look, we did get it. Okay, it's perfect. So we did get that promotion that we were thinking we would. So I'm actually going to promote him to, let's see, we want Tortoise or Battle Cry? I think we want Battle Cry. And we're going to have the scout finish off this zombie, which is risky, but it means only 2 people are going to attack our warrior, and he should be pretty strong against them with the new upgrade. We're going to get our plantations here soon, so we'll just put him in sleep mode until those are ready to go. We'll leave these guys. I'll move them over a little bit this way because they're going to get booted out of the city when it revolts. And then we'll move our slinger down and get our heavy chariot, which is super helpful. We're down to 3 gold now per turn thanks to the heavy chariot we got. So we really want to get these plantations online because actually, I'll show you in a second here. Plantations.
Thousands have lived without love, not one without water.
Plantations, as you can see, plus 2 gold, which is absolutely huge. I mean, they also give you plus 0.5 housing, and then you can see that as you go through the tech tree, you're actually getting a lot more food, gold, and production. So they just get to be pretty powerful, especially with the Mayans. So let's get this cotton online. Let's just check what we have for amenities right now. So +1 over here, and then we're +1 over here as well. So we'll get this. And this will give us even more amenities. Look at this. Look at this gold. Is it 5 gold? That's crazy. So we'll work this tile. Oh, do we want to work that tile? That's a question. Let's see. I mean, it's just so useful for the gold. We'll find out. So then we got this other builder who just popped. We got lucky, kind of, and timed that perfectly. So we'll get another plantation over here. Work that tile. And now look at this. We were at 3, and now we're 13.5. I mean, that's just the power of plantations right there. Is amazing. And we can just can we upgrade him? No, not quite. Next turn we still need extra gold. We'll do that next turn. Move him here. This I have never seen the AI do this. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking here. I mean, and they still hate us, of course. I mean, I don't know what we did, but they still hate us. They're just gonna sit there. I mean, fine. You do it. You do you. You do you, Latero. All right. So now we can go for writing, and we'll get our observatories up as quickly as we can after that. Yeah, he's going after the scout. Yeah. So you know what? We're just gonna, as much as I want this gold, we're getting 13.5 per turn. Do we really want to be greedy? Let's just get this gone. Get this gone. +3 error score. No more barbarians. We boosted astrology. Interesting. That opens up some possibilities. And that means we are now 3 away. If only there was another barbarian outpost somewhere that we could disperse. Oh, that would be so perfect. I'm not sure what else we can do, though. Well, let's... I mean, the other thing we could do is if we could have gotten our observatory down, we probably should have tried to rush that a little bit faster, huh? Well, let's get our Holche. Boost machinery like we talked about a little bit earlier. And then we're going to move over, and we're actually... I think... Do we want to get these... Let's see, what are we looking at for housing? 7 housing. The plantations do give us 0.5, so it's not perfect, but I think we'll go and get these 2 plantations just for the insane amount of gold we're going to be getting. We are losing a little bit of production by not working this tile, but I mean, the culture and the gold is just crazy. And then this tile, we're still going to get a citizen in 1 turn, so we can jump back over to this great tobacco tile, which we can improve soon. And then these Holches, we're just going to hang out over here for the... you'll see, it's going to be brutal, but we'll make it work. Is he going to die here? I think I'm just going to run anyway. Let's see, do we want to switch? We haven't got early impair yet. We're going to get that next turn. So we may want to switch over to that real quick. Barely made it. Can we win? This is a huge risk. Can we do it? Oh, we got it. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, that was a clincher. That was a clincher. Okay. You know what, bro? What are you doing? I just don't. This is just. I don't even know what to tell you. This is hilarious. I've never seen them do this. Well, let's move 1 over. Move 1 over. We'll get you in to start healing, even though I'm not gonna have many turns to do it. We're just gonna put you in alert mode so that you're not constantly asking us what to do, what do we do? Just chill. All right, we'll be good. We've got a trader coming in 2 turns, and then this monument is just gonna finish pretty much before they revolt, so that'll stay in there. But building anything else is essentially gonna be pointless because we're gonna have to take the city back first. So it's good we got this done in time. Oh no. What did we damage here? Did we destroy one of our plantations? What did we destroy? We lost the plantation. Yeah, that's one of the dangers of this mode. And we took some damage on our hull chain. That's actually really not good. Let's move into the city center for, I believe, we get increased healing. Could be lying about that. But it did actually make the tile even better. So we lost the amenity, which really stinks. But we still got some extra benefits to that. Does any other tiles get destroyed? I don't think so. No, it's just the one that said. Now we got our builder here. Let's look at this tile. +2 gold, +1 culture. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, we get an air scar for that. That's right. Oh, we're so tantalizingly close. I just don't think I could have gotten. Could I have gotten this? Oh, I might have been able to get this governor. I don't think so though. Oh, that's tough. I just don't see what we can do. Next guy said, please save us from the zombies. Did they get any kills yet? Let's see. They have +2 mutation strength, so I believe what that means is that 2 zombies have gotten kills somewhere across the map, because it is universal. All zombies everywhere, they can sense when they've had brains, and they use that power to fuel their lust for more. Let's see, Oxmel, this trader, get it going. Oh, we'll get it going for 1 turn, which does get us a boost. Oh, no error score though. Oh, and my dog Chester, he wants to go out to you. Hold on, buddy. We're trying to win the world here. Well, let's see. What can we get going now? I think we actually do want to start getting another settler here. We'll get another settler going because we're actually growing really well. I mean, look at this growth. This is crazy. We get another plantation here in 7 turn. We'll get this one down for even more culture. We're already at 7 culture. Let's see how people are doing here. Mapuche's a tech leader. Wow, 9 techs. We're down at 5. So I mean, down 4 is not terrible, but and let's see. He's at 8 tourism per turn, 26 culture per turn. Oof, 26 culture, man. We're not doing so good, but it's all right. We'll catch up eventually. Let's see. 252 military strength. He's not even the top leader there. Have any religions gone yet? Oh, wow. One religion was not Feed the World, of course. Feed the World of Watt is actually, man, that's a good combination, man. So that's already gone. Who else is getting points? 3 other people are getting points. Wow. So one religion is gone. It's going to be 4 before you know it here. So that's pretty crazy. And we got to deal with the revolt. So typically, I do love going for religions, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to make it work this game. We'll see. Maybe if someone doesn't go for it. Although what's happened to me in the past is you're like, oh look, there's still 2 religions left. Let's start going for one. And then as soon as you do, bam, they're working on them, and you get beaten to it. But you know, it's not the end of the world if that happens. But it is a lot of wasted time, in my opinion. So we'll see. We're gonna start moving over a little bit. Skip your turn. Keep moving on, and then oh man, are we 1 turn away or 2 turns from the end here? Oh dear. Okay, well, and I think actually we'll leave it there for now. It's a good stopping point. We have 2 cities, one of which rebelled. We're going to try and take that back next turn. Obviously, I think we should be able to do it pretty quickly thanks to our Hulcha units and this free heavy chariot which we got, which is perfect. We got rid of all the barbarians in the area, and we have even 1 city-state we met. Unfortunately, not the 3 to get us the boost here to political philosophy that we would want, but we still got the 1, which is nice, and we also have the stalking menace that is the Toro of the Mapuche here, who's just literally been with us our entire game, but hasn't done or said much. He's just kind of watching. It's a little eerie, to be honest, and it also is kind of frustrating because it prevents us from seeing if there's anything to settle up here, if we could get in the way and stop him from settling. But we got some room, so next time we're going to get our observatories down. We got at least 1, looks like 2 potentially good observatories that we could get down. Not 2 that are fully surrounded by farms and plantations yet, but we'll get there eventually. And yeah, that'll be it for now. My name is Marcus. This is BearusAurelius, and this has been Civilization 6 with the World's End Challenge.